I have here Kiki Celine, Cozy Poles, Annabelle Rose, and Morphe. They are just a few of the members from the collective. So, hi, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
How we doing?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, all right. The kids are just fine. Is not only a statement, but is also the title of their recently released project. Okay, they actually released it just a couple of days ago. We are going to talk about that later on. But for those who don't know anything about 99 Phaces, let's talk about how it came to be.
Yeah, I think normally I take this.
Okay. All right, Morphe.
But it all started from Freddie Gambini. He met Jasper, the curator, who is our manager. But in that period, he brought Cozy, myself, and then we started like having studio sessions, like friendly collaborations and stuff like that. But through that, I think I brought Kiki, and then Annabelle joined. But with one writing camp, we decided that, you know what, we are all creatives, individual creatives, but we don't have the resources to put like ourselves out there like that. So why not like come together, pool the resources, and figure out how to be who we are today. And we've been doing that since, and I think that started in 2022. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 3 years. Okay. So, Annabelle, how did you come to join? How did you hear about 99 Phaces?
So I was working a marketing job with Mel.
Okay.
We were working at Social Ghana. And I was also fresh to like the Accra scene, so I was very much like, let me try and figure out what I'm doing. So that's when their writing camp started. It was also in Cantonment, so we went one night, met the whole gang, but I didn't join immediately. I think it was more like a slow kind of getting to know each other. And Cozy was like, hey, we have a collective. If you actually want to do music, like, we are here doing it together.
Okay.
So yeah, the rest is history.
It's history, they say. Okay. Kiki, Morphe mentioned that he, brought you into the collective, right? What was your decision as well to just join, the group of talents?
For me, did I even have a decision?
No, you
just
didn't.
put
It
me
was by
inside.
force.
By fire, by force.
Because I think I noticed her making covers on
Instagram.
Yeah, I think it was Instagram, and then I
Okay.
showed it to Jasper, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we could like work with her." So I linked up with her, and I told her, "Oh, we are having a writing camp, but you have to pull up." So I just like dragged her over
I
there.
pulled up and then automatically
You never
I was
left.
inside.
Yeah, she just had to stay, and she was amazing on the first day, and everybody just was like, "Yeah."
Okay. Now, for the Stand Firm video, we saw Cozy Poles in there as well, right? And Cozy, how has the journey been like for you on the music scene?
It's been very interesting. Definitely a learning curve. Because you, like, from the jump, you're just interested in music. I want to just make great records and jam with my friends. But you realize, oh, no, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to get to where you want to get to eventually. So it's been a learning curve. I'm glad I've been able to do it with my friends.
Yeah.
Making it make sense with friends, Charlie, it's a blessing.
The support system is really important,
That's what
right?
we got.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you've learned on the journey?
Being more understanding.
Okay.
For me, for the most part, I've been someone who's like very sporadic. Like, I can't rest.
Erratic.
Yeah, erratic. That's the word I was looking
Yeah.
for. Sorry. So, when it came to working with the collective, I now need to take my time, listen to everybody, try and make sure I'm communicating well and all these things. Then it also helped me also tapping from different sounds, because I have my sound, but Freddie also has his, Morphe, Kiki, before Annabelle. Like, the sounds are all good, but you get to see how everybody approaches music differently, and you pick from that, improve on yourself, and just keep putting your best foot forward every time.
That's really nice to know, because then everybody brings something to the table, right? So no one has the right to ask, what do you bring to the table? But for Annabelle, how would you say this has worked for you as well? I'm asking to say that everyone has their own brand, right? But coming together as a group and making sure, or as a collective, and making sure that you guys stick together, and the shared vision is what you are pushing for. How has that played out?
I think that has probably been the most challenging part, because as Cozy said, you think that it's just about making music. Oh, we are a gang, we're making music together. But then it's not easy doing it independently and managing it around like 9 or 10 people. It's crazy, because last year we had our own individual careers that we were focusing on.
Yes.
And to shift the mindset to be like, okay, this year it's 99 Phases, we are focusing on that. I think that was like the hurdle that we needed to climb over and just like realign. But I think to always like remember why we started this, that's what kind of like keeps us on the streets. And now it's like, okay, guys, we know why we want to do this, we know where we want to go, so let's like grind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Kiki, take me through a typical studio session. Is everybody present? Is everybody writing? Is everybody contributing? Is it just one person writing or two people? How does it play out?
I think mostly. I think majority of the time we have everyone together. Yeah, but me personally, I mean, I also got to understand that working with people, you need to take your time. Because I think the excitement got the best part of me from the start. And every single time we had to choose the beat. And I'll go and write one full song. And then you have to remind me, do you know you're working
You're
with
not
people?
alone.
I'm not alone. Then, so I think, like Cozy said, it was also a learning something for me. And I had to learn that and all that. But mostly, sorry, everyone's together. We are writing together. Or maybe you write your own verse, you come to the studio, you record, and then vibes. I mean, if we have to adjust, but he likes chopping things up. So you record this, you be like, no, I don't like this. Do this. And so it's mostly like that. Oh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, deciding on the beat, getting into the whole technicalities. Morphe, who does that?
I think we do that together. So let's say for the tape, we had like a bunch of beats that we had to select from. So I think everyone had like probably a month to go through like the beats and select which ones like they find like interesting. So we met in the studio, and probably like she said, probably she's written like a verse to it, and she goes like,
Or a full song.
Yeah, or a full song. And then we go like, okay, this is fire. And then probably Freddie will be like, okay, I understand what she's talking about. And the crazy part is, when you listen to most of the songs, it feels like we all have a shared experience. So it's easy for you to tap into whatever Kiki is saying, or whatever Annabelle is saying, or whatever Cozy is saying, or Freddie's saying. So it's mostly like that. But sometimes too, we plan like a studio session. We go to the studio and Augie cooks up something. Augie's our producer, or Mel cooks up something. We'll be like, okay, this sounds really dope. Let's try something. That's how I think Way Back came about. There was everybody in the studio, and it was just pure vibes.
Way Back is on.
Yes,
The Kids Are Just Fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 10-track album, right? Let's get into the making of it. I think I have a favorite on there, which is Mabna.
Oh yeah.
It gets me, moving my body just a little bit. It's a jam. But the entire project, I must say that it's a good one, right? So, which genre would you fit The Kids Are Just Fine in?
I'll pick Afrofusion.
Exactly.
Annabelle?
Yeah, honestly, that's the best.
Cozy?
Safest umbrella.
Kiki? Afrofusion.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's because of you see, Afrofusion is like an umbrella where you can put alternative rap, Afrobeats, and R&B, everything under, and that's what basically the group like stands for. It's just various perspectives and various genres like coming together to form like one big family. So yeah.
Okay. Now let's start from the top. Talk about the creation of the songs, right? The first song on there is Better Days, okay? So how did that happen, the creation? No, first of all, how did you guys decide on which songs are going to make the cut for the album? Because I'm sure like there's a long list of songs that you guys chose from.
I think that was the most difficult.
It wasn't easy at all.
Yeah, because I had to fight for Mabna, your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mel and
thanks
I,
for
we kept
fighting. Thanks for fighting.
But it was a good like. I enjoyed how like we picked the songs to be truthful, but also we had like guidance from Jasper, who is our manager in area now. So mostly he listens to the songs and then he goes like, you know what, this will make sense in the sequencing and that. Even though others might have some songs they feel like, yo, it has to be there. I know Kiki was fighting for a particular song, but
Didn't make it.
It didn't make it on set.
Oh, but hopefully we'll make it for another, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Definitely,
for sure.
definitely. But
How many more songs do you guys have in the vault?
Too many. Let's just say.
Let's put a number to it. 100?
Some of them are actually not.
like
Done.
unfinished,
Complete.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
but 100 collectively. Yeah, Freddie alone.
Yes.
3 tapes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Big
It's a lot.
songs.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a
so
lot.
do we have another project coming soon? Or is that going to be next year?
Let's finish this one.
Because considering that you guys have 100 or more,
Yeah. I mean, I think it depends because there's always been like a 5-year plan, even for this tape to come out.
Right,
It was
okay.
planned, I think 2023 when we
Yeah.
had like the whole plan. So yeah, there's a lot in store for like next year and next 2 years.
Okay.
you know, but
okay. All right.
Maybe an EP, maybe an album. You never know.
Okay. Okay, there's more in store for the Better Days ahead. Now, Better Days is the first track on the album. So let's talk about Better Days. Guys, listen, it's called The Kids Are Just Fine. 99 Faces. The faces is with a PH, right?
Yes.
So go run the numbers up. Let's support Ghana music as much as we can. All right, guys, Better Days. Who's taking it?
I think I will.
Cozy? Okay.
Yeah. So, Better Days originally was Freddie's song. He wrote it first, and I happened to be in the studio that day.
2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Oh, that's a
That
long
was
time.
that was my early days of recording. I was now figuring out how to do my vocal takes properly.
Yeah.
And yeah, Freddie had written. I came in the studio. He had done something in where the parts I took. It wasn't sounding right. I was like, Charlie, shift. Let me try something. So yeah, I wrote a verse. It sounded good, but it was in Freddie's vault for a while, and we're like, as we were working on the tape, we're like, no, there's this song that's really good that if we all hop on this song and we redo the song, it would make much more sense, and that's Better Days. So we pulled that out of the vault, had a studio session, have everybody pick parts, and everybody just recorded on it. Then in the beginning, you would hear all our voices, so you can say all that.
Okay.
We did that, and Better Days.
Then we move into Wonderland.
Yes.
You talk.
Oh, she's the mother of Wonderland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, I think I never also carried it, Charlie. But yeah, Wonderland by Mel. I mean, the first time I heard the beat was Vibrate. I think that's when she played the beat, and she casually just played the beat, and I started like singing to it. And I didn't, and Jasper heard it, was like, remember what you did. I went to when I forgot. But then luckily the other time, the following day or something, the following week that we entered the studio, I remembered. And then it was just vibes.
Just vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people were like, Jale, people will not hear what you're saying. I'm like, don't worry, don't hear.
You know, it took me some time for me to.
Wait, can you get into the details of that? Because I almost also don't hear.
Oh,
The lyrics. You sing it. The lyrics. You sing it.
The lyrics, yeah.
Tripping on my words, yeah. Checking out my list, yeah. Wondering when I'll see you, sweet feeling in my chest, yeah. Holding on my hand, come let's go to Wonderland. Now going back on my words,
know.
is you and I till the end.
Okay. So it's a love, we can fit it in the love area. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And then dance floor.
That was myself and Cozy.
Okay.
It was written on a 31st night.
Yes.
I didn't let you go to church.
In which year?
Last year.
Yeah.
31st.
This cross was
2024.
Okay, last
Yeah,
year.
so we had, I think it was an invite from Kali J to one of his lives.
Yeah.
And then on our way, I started getting the idea. And then I told Ogida, you know what, I have an idea, I'll sing it for him. So I sang it for him on the way and recorded it on my phone. And then when we got it, that was the first beat like he worked on. And then I recorded a verse. But over there, I was like, who lives closer to Spintex? And then I remembered it was Cozy. So I called Cozy to come to the studio. Within like 20 minutes, he was there. And then he went in with his verse, his hook. And then he did the verse. And then I went back and forth. And then we just...
So being 31st night, Murphy, you didn't even click that you are working on an Afrofusion album. So you should put gospel small.
You see. Gospel.
The last one can be gospel.
Oh,
you can put
it
in some
can be,
gospel.
but
It
it's
can be.
not.
But
It's not.
you see, the thing too is that when you listen to the tape like very well, it tells like a very good story where like the kids have gone through like a transition. So in that period, that was where the setback was there, and then we're living the life.
Okay.
But I mean, right now we are back on track, and everything looks as it is, and the kids are just fine.
Okay, so the next song on there will be Composure.
The way you're looking at me.
Okay. My eyes are closed. Composure.
Composure, I think I wrote the first verse and the chorus
Okay.
to it. But as soon as I heard the beat, the vibes I got were a sad something. So it was more like a cry to God,
Right.
honestly. So you can also say that it's kind of
gospel,
like
gospel,
a
right?
gospel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like a cry to God. I mean, going forward, all this, like the journey that I have embarked on, I do not want to lose my composure. I do not want to lose friends, because I know going forward, some friends are going to be like, hey, right now you reach. So but I just pray for that balance in my life going forward on this journey. So mine was more like a cry to God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now from Composure, $1 Million Dreams. What are the $1 Million Dreams, guys? Annabelle, would you
Arena.
take this one?
I like that.
Go to Arena one day. Fingers
that. I
crossed.
like
Amen.
that.
Well, honestly, financial stability, that's
Yeah,
like
that's
the
important.
base. Like, we can make a
Most
career
important.
and a living out of the music. That was the idea behind.
Okay. $1 Million Dreams. Okay. We push get ready to talk about Mabna when it gets there. All of you. And then there's Melody.
Yeah.
Oh, Melody.
Our love
Yeah.
Melody was our love song.
Melody, I think
It's
Melody
a-
is really calm.
Yes,
It's a
very
song that
calm.
you can vibe to, you know, when you're getting some fresh air,
Yeah,
you
with
know,
your
sipping on
lover.
some tea, you
Your
know,
beach house.
with your you know, thank you.
Let me find
Just-
that
just cozy.
Exactly.
You know, it's really easy.
It's one of, I think, the best songs on the tape, because like some of the writings on there are like so good and from like personal experiences. 'Cause
You see, it's a song that you can also share with someone
Yeah.
if you like them, and you can't say that you like them. You can send them, I wanna be your melody
Exactly.
right now.
that was how the song was born.
I get it. Totally.
But yeah, that's like basically the story, because I know she was singing the song to someone.
Ah,
And
okay.
then some of our verses too were like directed to like, and mostly the songs that we write are from like personal experiences. So everything you hear is probably us talking to some Mabina somewhere. or,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Mabna is the next song. Okay, so who brought the title? I'm sure it's a guy. Definitely not a girl.
But the whole
Who was
song,
that?
the whole song was
Freddie?
Freddie Gambino.
Yeah.
Freddie
Yeah.
Gambino.
Oh, the entire song.
No, like he came up with the idea.
Okay.
He wrote the verse.
We have
and
to
the
ask
hook.
Freddie who is Mabna.
We asked him that same question. He was like, "Oh, at that time when he wrote the song, like there was an Abena in his life that he wrote about." But I think I came in to do the hook. The song, the verse and the hook was written by Freddie.
Okay.
Yeah, but I came in to do the hook, and then Cozy has a verse on there that's like fire, because we keep singing that part where he entered into the ever like scene. But it's a very nice song. It's a danceable song. I can't wait to perform that song. I'm not even kidding. Like I keep talking about it.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons why I fought for the song, because
Right.
I want to be on a big stage.
Who sang the Fiafito She Stole My Heart part? Okay. You see, so now it's just nice how someone, you know, brings the idea, but everybody is able to feed into it. Cozy, who stole your heart? Who's the Fiafito in your life?
So far, they've been, I'll say like 3.
Three
Oh,
Fiafitos.
they'll steal it. I'll find it. Someone
there
can steal it.
Steal it again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I've locked it.
You've logged in.
I'll let them do a
Okay.
heist.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
They will find it. They will find it. So it's only right that Bahemi is the next, right? Finding myself. So they'll find it. And you lose yourself.
Storytelling.
So Bahemi, who was the brain behind Bahemi?
Celine, she
Yeah.
started
Okay.
the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, then again, like I said, I wrote 2 songs. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like my verse 2 was trash and all that, but at the same time, going forward, I had to understand that there are other people who have to be on the song in that song. So Jasper had to remove the first verse. And Jasper was like, chop it, bring the gun here, let Annabelle do the first verse. And it made sense. It was so...
It comes
It's
together
so interesting
beautifully.
because I didn't understand. Like, she had sent it. I didn't understand the gun, but I just wrote whatever I wrote. And it made sense,
like,
in an overarching way. So I was like, wow.
Is it just the two of you on Bahimi?
no, Tiki
Tiki
Waja.
Tiki Waja is
Tiki
on
rap.
there.
Okay, all right.
Amazing rapper.
Okay.
Like we've not seen that type of like rap style before. Like
Yeah.
when people say
Writing.
off the top, like
He
like
That
He
guy
doesn't
doesn't
write.
write. He
It's
doesn't write.
insane.
Really?
He just
It's
comes.
insane. It's insane.
Wow.
It's like,
We'll
how
be
are
writing and
how are
Tiki's
you-
done with his verse
how
on
are
his
you
head,
forming
like-
the verse in your head as
Let me take it
you
again.
go? Like, no.
And is he able to,
Remember.
regurg it
Sometimes
back?
he forgets. I think that's the
Okay.
kind
Yeah,
of-
then
So
he
that
has to
means
do
that-
different things.
So that means if you're not recording him on his first take,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah,
up
that's
to
a
you.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So way back
Mm.
way back will be the last but one.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was actually the last song.
Yeah, that was the last
we
song.
made. We were like, guys, I think we said we don't have
A hip hop
we
song.
don't have a hip hop
Yeah.
song. So we're supposed to make a hip hop song.
Yeah.
So we're all like for the first time like in the studio as a group and just vibing. Like somebody, I think Tiki came up with the like
Yeah, the way back.
Yeah.
And then from there everybody just did like
I think I had the first idea though.
Yeah.
Their
And-
chip-ins.
Yeah.
And then Tiki and then slowly we were 4 minutes.
But yeah, after that song, I remember everyone just dancing. We were
And
supposed to
Annabelle
record, I
brought
think,
her
2 or 3
part,
songs,
like,
and
it
then
was
we just
We forgot us.
we just danced.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that concluded like the recording for the whole tape. Yeah, that was an amazing.
New Year's
And then-
magic.
And then the list is completed with Never Go Back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with Never Go Back as well, how did you all tap into it?
But for me, I'd say with my first verse and hook or chorus, I wrote it about timidity.
Okay.
There was a time in my life where I was very timid. I used to look down when I'm walking. But it's me going for that. I also had to. I mean, some certain things you grow out of it through advice and people talking to you and you learning and all that. I grew out of it. Eventually, I found my feet and I found my confidence and
Okay.
all that. So I was
Okay.
like, that timidity, that old me, I'm never going back.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
Cozy, how did you tap into Never Go Back?
Yes, so I came into the studio, heard what she was on, and at the time I was going through a lot. I just quit my job. I lost one of my loves.
Your heart was.
When you say one of
One
the
of
loves,
the
what do you mean?
He has 3, please. So will this be number 3?
Expose yourself. to that.
Okay.
But yeah, I basically just wrote about all my troubles at the time, let it all out, and I was like, yeah, basically, I'm never going back to that self. I'm going to make sure going forward, I'm doing better, making sure I'm more conscious of my decisions, and whatever it is, just next foot forward, just
Keep
keep
going.
going.
Keep going.
Basically.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Freddie has one of the best
Well,
verses.
yeah,
He
that's
carried
our
that
favorite
song.
verse.
Like when I
He
heard
carried
it,
that
when I
song.
heard it, I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
And
Dope,
initially,
eh?
it was supposed
Too
to be
dope.
just me and Cozy, actually. But then Freddie laid his verse, like, hey, you see,
Nah,
boss.
bro.
I feel like it was at the time. It was just
Kiki,
and I. It was very. I wouldn't say sad. I don't want to say sad, but like,
It was sad.
well, but yeah, Freddie brought the life to it and like, made it more of a. Okay, no, we are never going back. To it.
Yeah,
It was
like-
more of
Yeah.
affirming.
Solidified
Yeah.
it.
So I take it that Never Go Back is Cozy, Kiki, and Freddie.
Freddie, yes.
Just the 3 of them.
Yeah.
But obviously, you all have vibe to it and have liked it. So, Annabelle, how do you relate to Never Go Back?
I think it's a very like in the movies, like a cinematic ending. Like wow, my life has changed. I think Jasper was very smart in sequencing it and like actually telling
Yeah,
a story.
the
Because like
story.
if you start from the beginning, we've been through some.
There's a nice
crazy-
flow.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we've been through some roller coasters. So it's like the conclusion. I think people listen to it and feel very like confident and affirmed, even though there's a dark past behind it. So yeah.
Murphy.
Well, for me, it's basically like I made some decisions like years back and even 2024 that like really took like a very big toll on me. And hearing that verse, it really like puts like some vim and it also like assured me that even though like life is difficult, you still have to keep moving and not like make the same mistakes that you did back then. And like I keep on saying, Freddie's verse, even the beginning of the verse, he was like, I have oil on my head, and it just, whenever he says that, it just touches me, because everything we've been doing, it's been grace, to be very honest, because from where we started to getting here, even at 3 Music today, like it's been the oil of God, bro.
Well done to all of you.
Thank
I mean,
you
that's
so
one
much.
thing I
Thank
should
you.
say, because, you know, working with people sometimes is not easy. And the fact that you all know your onions, you all, you know, are very talented, it won't be easy to, you know, find that balance. So I like what you all have done, right?
Thank you so much.
Will it be difficult if I ask you to choose just one favorite each on
the tape?
Oh, mine is composure.
Composure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all.
It's how y'all looking up.
No.
You have to go to the
For
list.
composure, I cried after Augie finished like me. So I was like,
Oh, really?
I almost made them take it off the tape.
Yeah.
Why was
when
so
I-
emotional?
When I heard that chord just now, I was like, nah, he should take it off the
Because
tape.
like,
I fought for
He
that
has
song.
goosebumps.
It's too sad, bro. It's too sad. Because you see, like I was saying earlier, it feels like we all have a shared experience. And when you listen to some of the songs, it feels
just
like
remember.
he's talking like for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So it's like,
Okay, so composure for Kiki. Murphy, what will it be for you?
I'll pick 2, I beg.
Okay. What will the 2 be?
I beg. I'll definitely go for Dance Floor and Mabna.
Okay. Cozy
Right now, it's way back.
is
It keeps
way
shifting
back.
back,
Okay,
to-
way back. Okay.
Why you
Annabelle.
dancing?
I'll also pick 2. I think like Wonderland shows, because the diversity in the verses was crazy, but it all came together. And then $1 Million Dream, that song came out like a while ago, but the way it makes people like happy and motivated, so
Okay.
That's amazing.
All right. Now, someone will be wondering, being a group, how do the splits work? What is that conversation? And we are also hoping that it's not only inshallah and vibes, right? Because that should not be the case.
No, I mean, for the most part of the collective, what we do is that everybody has to learn something. And Jasper would definitely like put you on your toes to learn about like splits and everything. It's mainly done by Jasper and everybody like in the studio, because whoever carries the hook carries like however like the majority of like the splits, as well as like the producers. But it's done evenly. And everybody's always fine with the splits, because I mean it's a collective, everybody has to eat.
Okay.
And there's an understanding, like a family understanding when it comes to like these things.
Right.
So,
What I would say to you guys is, we've seen collectives come and go. It's nice when the work starts and you're all together, you know, so keep it that way. Because, you know, usually, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but usually when people come to love you as a collective, now it's good that you all have your individual brands that people also know you for, right? But when you split up, you also lose, you know, some fans as well, because people come to love you as that, right? And if you guys were a collective and not doing amazing, then I would have said, go your way. But I think that you guys, you know, are onto something. There's power in collaboration, so just keep at it. And that's how, you know, you can also potentially push the music from Ghana to Africa and then to the rest of the world.